guys should check. Oh, here's the chat. You guys gotta watch that video.
All right, so we're live, and I haven't read the chapter yet. What's up, y'all? Sorry for the delay, but I haven't read the chapter yet, and I've heard about something 66.
Don't worry, it's just
Yeah,
just a metaphor.
I'm not really sure what that is, but I'm reading.
It's nothing. It's not relevant at all. Don't worry.
All right, I'm reading a manga stream. So yeah, chapter 815. Take me with you. Oh, Vivi.
Yeah, she's coming over to the Straw House.
I like it.
This is the only Vivi pick I could say I like.
What? What's wrong with Vivi, bro?
I think this is the only pick right now.
Nah, Vivi's cool.
I'm
Manga
not saying
stream,
she's
right?
wrong. Yeah, manga stream. I don't know what's wrong right now with Manga Panda. Like, I don't know. One time they got the official release. Other times they don't. They're taking from Manga stream.
Oh wow, this is cool. This page with Zoro and Sanji, the tortoise and the hare.
Oh yeah, the next page is awful.
What's on the next? Oh my God, what the hell is this? What is this? It looks like Berserk animation. I don't know. All right. Okay, page 5, page 1, whatever. A family of assassins. What is this about? At last, the secret behind Sanji's birth is revealed. Are you aware of the name Germa? Okay, so that's what it was. Germa 66, also referred to as
I didn't remember that.
Warmonger? What the hell does that mean?
Warmonger, basically someone who profits from war.
No. But I think there's two different translations I saw. One was like Warhouse, and one was Warmonger.
I saw Warmonger.
Where did you read Warhouse?
I think it was. I don't remember. There was a few people saying that they read different translations that said Warhouse. I don't know.
I'd rather go with Warmonger. It's much common.
I read
Warhouse
Warmonger.
sounds like Warhouse sounds kind of like more unique. Sounds like more like a group rather than a person.
Hold on, what are you talking about? That make-believe mythical evil army? What a load of crap. How does Nami know that? What the hell is this?
Well, you do remember that Nami, as a child, she was running around stealing from pirates, so you could say she got the information.
But she said make-believe.
Yeah, maybe. She must have heard it somewhere, like some kind of
Mythical,
legend.
yeah, mythical.
Like one of those legends that
You think
end up
that
coming
you're
true.
like in charge of like all...
It's kind of like when they were talking about CP9, where people say, "Oh, that's not true. CP9 doesn't exist. It's a myth."
Okay. So no, it's an organization that really exists, and at the top of it is the Vinsmoke family, and the boss is Blackleg's father. Okay. Alright. What? Please believe me, it was not my intent to keep things hidden from you, my friends. I don't have a clue what you're talking about, and even if I did, I wouldn't care. It doesn't matter anyway. Luffy or Gio. I suppose so. All I want to know is if he's coming back or not. I couldn't care less whether or not he goes and gets married. But there's no way I'd be okay with us ending up as Big Mom's underlings. So, when this all goes down, you all become my underlings. What? What is Peckham doing? Peckham's doing? He said, "You're a strange one, Luffy." Wait, did he take his glasses off? Watch your mouth.
Well, that's the thing. Look at Luffy's reaction when he takes off the glasses.
I will wreck you. What?
I will wreck you. Look at the expression.
Lifesaver or not, don't go getting carried away with yourself. Mama is an emperor of the sea. She's one of the Yonko. Okay? He said okay. Like, I don't even care what she is, bro.
What translation are you reading?
Manga stream.
Really? I don't remember half this. Okay, never mind.
It was there. Well, there is a translation error, though.
What? Said, "Oh, you're making my wounds hurt even more. Your eyes are so cute." In any case, you won't be able to run from this marriage. Why? As you can guess, from how Blackleg already left to start with, there's no way to refuse Mama's tea party invitation. Why the hell not? If you refuse it, then a few days later, a certain present will be delivered to him. For insulting Mama's honor, you can bet there's nothing nice to be found inside. Inside the present will be the head of someone who has been involved with him.
That's scary. That's like some horror movie
That's like
stuff.
Is Mama part of the mafia?
That's what I've been saying, man.
Charlotte, because okay, it
That's
might
what
be
I've
the
been
head of someone from the Straw Hat Pirates or of someone from the restaurant in East Blue. Are they hinting towards Zeph?
Well,
Shout out to
Yeah.
Anime Fan Talk.
Oh, he did
the-
say that. He
Oh, he was blown on my Twitter today.
last week about what Vito said to Sanji that he
yeah,
might.
yeah, he said that. But I mean, this
On the
isn't-
end, I just said it like that, and I just said it like that in this chapter. Like we know about Zeph, we know about the fucking the gay kingdom, we know everything.
or even someone from the Kamabaka.
What did Anime Fan get right?
He said that Vito whispered into Sanji's ear that they had like knew where Zeph was and stuff like that.
This isn't confirmed, but it's possible that it could be someone from there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's like.
More than likely be Zeph. What if Zeph is already dead?
It could be anyone. Like it
No,
means
Zeph was shown in the last chapter.
well, it wasn't. Well, it could be like it could be anyone around those three places. Like anyone Sanji knew. It could.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get on to the next page.
You
The shit
haven't
gets...
seen already.
It's not really that relevant, but alright.
How the hell do you guys even know about all that? This is what is called Power Straw Hat. Oh, this is getting interesting. A threat, a demand, when issued by one with absolute overwhelming power, becomes simply inevitable fate after all. Who could possibly oppose it? That is the existence known as the Yonko. What the hell? A threat, a demand when issued by one with absolute overwhelming power. And this is what it means to be driven to your very wit's end. So this is why Sanji had no choice but to go. I'll say one more thing to ease your worries, my lifesavers. You won't have to become affiliated with or sail under us. This is a political marriage. Everyone who sails beneath Mama must have their bloodlines tied. Ooh. What the hell? In other words, this marriage is a ceremony to unite the bloodlines of the Vinsmoke and the Charlotte family. She has to be part of the mafia.
Well, I think. Well, you saw.
I think Sanji's the one with the mafia. Big Mom's crew is just pirates.
Well, I mean, a mafia just really describes like a group of people who are, it's not like a huge ordeal with the mafia. It's just like they're kind of banding together to achieve a goal.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
bad guys,
okay,
bad guys holding
What's the
hands
goal?
with bad
The
guys.
question is, what's their goal?
Okay. It has nothing to do with gaining a connection to you. Shall I put it even simpler for you? The instant this marriage is completed, Blackleg Sanji will no longer be a part of your crew.
Well, basically, what I got from that was like, well, are we gonna do the analysis after this, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait for that.
You can't just decide that crap on your own. Sanji's my crewmate. But even before that, he was the son of the Vinsmoke family. Don't take it out on me. There's no way that Sanji wouldn't refuse that marriage then. Right before the eyes of Mama and the brutal Vinsmoke family, I wonder if he'd be able to refuse and still keep his life. What was that? Damn it, Pekamamushi. What are you going to do now then? As soon as I heal, I'm going to go back. That little brat Beige tried to kill me. I'm not going to let it end just like that. Okay. He's just going to waltz back after he was about to betray Big Mom?
But he wasn't betraying Big Mom. He just said like, I'll smooth it over somehow. But it's Caesar. It's the main problem.
Isn't that betrayal?
Not really.
What is it?
Oh, see, if you look close, like Caesar's Caesar's probably the one Big Mom wants. Like, he owes her money.
Well, and he makes weapons, so she would have a
he
huge
makes
advantage.
weapons.
Yeah.
Disregard, but take me with you. Now I'm going alone. What? Why the hell? Okay, just like Robin and the others said, if we all go, we could risk starting a war, and this isn't the time for that right now. As long as it's just me and this guy, I might be able to sneak into the tea party and ruin the ceremony. Get real, you're expecting me to bring an enemy home with me? Yeah, he's not gonna be part of the crew anymore. Yeah, that's not happening. That sounds like fun. Whoa, is she gonna go as well?
Like,
That's what I was thinking, but
yeah, I kind of got vibes from there. Like,
I got vibes too.
yeah, because between Wanda and Carrot, you can see there are two straw hats like they emulate. Wanda's like Nami, Carrot is like Luffy itself.
Said Carrot, this isn't a game. All right, then it's decided. I'll go get Chopper and hurry up. I'll go get Chopper. Hurry up and get better. Don't go
Who's
decide.
going with him? Is she actually going with him?
I
don't think she's going with
think
him.
Carrot's gonna go. Not
She
Wanda.
will eventually, but not yet.
She might end up going, but no.
Golden
She,
Horse's Straw Hat. Look at Zoro. Zoro, you were here? Did you hear all that just now? I did. You're probably all worried about Sanji, aren't you? Don't make me kick your ass. I told you to leave that idiot alone. He's definitely worried. I mean, I don't think Zoro's gonna go, though. Hey, Luffy, Zoro, how's Peckham's? You know what? Chopper, he's in pain, slamming his head against the wall and shouting, hurry up and heal him. Yo, we've gotten a lot of information, just page 13.
bro, there's a lot more. Keep reading.
What the heck kind of symptoms are those? I'll come take a look. Oh, he never met Luffy before?
Yeah, I thought they met, but
I thought they met.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't meet.
Oh, so you're the rumored Straw Hat Luffy. I've been wanting to meet you. Why are you following us? Get back to bed. Well, it just so happens I'm all better now. Like hell you are. Whoa, he's huge. Is that Nekomamushi's like a big monster cat? Gratitude? Garuchu? Okay. Nekomamushi's bleeding all over. What the hell are you doing, you damn monster cat? Oh, law. Okay. What's this ruckus about? We don't have enough blood. Someone go get some blood for me. Stat. Yes, Dr. Chopper. Who the hell said that? Like a love. Is that the chick?
yeah, it's probably just one of the nurses or whatever.
What's wrong, Chopper? Get your ass up, monster cat. I'll skin your mangy hide. Alright, settle down. He's still wounded. Tora guy? What? Okay.
Torao. It's like the nickname.
Tora guy. Is that your crew? That's right, I brought them here to introduce them. All 20 members of my crew. He has 20 members? Pleased to make your acquaintance, Straw Hat. Oh, wow. Pirates of the Heart. 20 person. Oh, okay. So you got Beppo and Giant and.
Do you see the chick?
I don't see the chick.
There's a chick there.
I don't see the chick.
She's next to the guy with like the mask face.
Oh yeah, I see. Bottom
Okay,
left.
Okay. Yeah, I see her. Who's the guy with the mask face? I think he's pretty cool. And they look at that guy with like random spiky hair.
I wonder if he's gonna give like bring like a lot of character in all these characters. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think so. Well, he got out of his way. Yeah, but well, yo, Louis says, yo, we got something to talk about. That's it. Rude. Totally dissing us, Captain. They're nothing more than allies. You don't have any need to get along with them.
That panel, though, man. That panel made me think one thing. Typical D's, man.
Black Flag has gone to Big Mom's place. Right, and how the hell did things even end up that way? Like I said, I'm going to bring him back right now. So could you just kind of hang on a little on the fight with Kaido? Okay, what? Just hang on the fight with the Yonko? Whether we wait or not, it's only a matter of time before Kaido himself comes after us. We're supposed to be able to hide ourselves here on Zou for a while, but it seems our location here is discovered. What kind of face is Luffy making? That means next they'll be coming after us. If it gets attacked by them again, just what do you think is going to happen to this country? I'll spitting their facts. He's so kind. Oh God, are these guys really pirates? On top of saving us, they're even looking out for us. Thank you. Huh? Did Peckhams get hurt? All right, let's party. Oh, what? How did we go from? Okay, bring the booze and fish. Are you freaking kidding, Nekomamushi? It's on. All right, so this I expect in the anime this to be drawn out as hell. All right. I suppose we adults have to stay firm and alert. Yes, will. They are the oldest in the crew, aren't they? Yes, after all, we can't allow the samurai to enter this country.
Look at Frankie's hair.
I didn't even notice that. What the hell, Frankie? The person they're all looking for, Raizo, can't be found anywhere. There's not even any reason for him to come. Besides that, was the entire cause of this empire that had prospered for over 1,000 years coming to ruin. No matter how grateful they are to their saviors, for a samurai to be among their crew, you can't let them find out no matter what it takes. If by chance they discovered that Kinemon had chosen this place as his rendezvous point, Even the ever cheerful and merry mink tribe would absolutely lose it. I'm in no mood to fight those guys at this point. We'll stand watch here until morning, okay, and stop Kinemon and Kanjuro from entering. We're gonna stand till morning, okay. My. It's still in the dim hours before the dawn breaks, and yet we have arrived. And our destination at last. My, we were indeed met with much misfortune, but alas, we have succeeded. They're knocked out.
No, they're there.
Oh, wow.
They're
fell
sleeping.
asleep.
It completely negates the fact that they say they're gonna wait for them. They fell
Why did they
asleep.
even wait? If they're gonna, why didn't they take turns then? Okay.
Maybe Raizo knocked him out, bro.
I'm sure Luffy and the others have been worried. It was bad of us to keep them waiting. I'm sure they've grown weary by now. Look at that tiger behind. He's such a terrible artist.
But what I don't understand, how is it this tiny tiger got up there?
They got up on like a fucking cat or something last time, didn't they?
Well, the water kind of washed the cat down to that, I guess.
Yeah, but all these drawings so far that we've been climbing up Zoe, they were big things. But
I mean,
this
cats
tiny
can
cat-
climb trees, bro.
Yeah, but it's a tiny cat. I'm talking about the other.
Well, that's
drawings
why
are
it
big.
took him so long, dude.
Turned back into a Payton. But sir, Ete, you still haven't really told us anything. I'm simply searching for a warrior known as Raizo.
Yo.
I don't know anything about anything. So he's not Raizo?
I guess not.
He's not Raizo, man. Why would he be Raizo? He's a mink.
I saw some theories saying that Raizo was in disguise, maybe because they couldn't find him. Like maybe he.
Alright, whatever.
has
Just
some
message
kind
chat.
of
Just
disguise.
can talk about this.
Wait, Sir Ete, guide us. This is huge trouble, the Gosuru Samurai. I have to hurry and report this. Oh shit. Things are gonna go south really quickly.
I bet you this is 100% a troll by Oda, and I think like that monkey is like a night mink, and he's just gonna like fall asleep or some shit right before he gets to that one.
Wow. Okay.
I think he's a Lord's bird. I think he's day and night.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
your theory too. Did you see my new video? The new theory?
Yeah, I did.
Did you,
It was alright. Yeah, maybe.
What do you guys think about the chat?
Alright, let's go over the first part, which is the organization.
Okay.
What, a
Alright.
66?
Yeah, it's double six. Yeah.
You could say
So-
66 crew
Well,
assassin.
Germa. Okay, so Germa
You could say
66. I personally, I just made a theory on it. I think it could mean there's a card game in Germany. It's a German game called 66, it's called. I think it's called double six, maybe, I don't know. But the purpose of it is to get 66 cards, and you can arrange marriages between the cards if they are a king and a queen and they have the same suit. And that'll give you more points. So I think that Big Mom could represent the queen, and Sanji's dad could represent the king, and then when they combine together in the cards, it'll strengthen them. And Sanji's a way to strengthen the army, the bond between them. So.
You've got Doflamingo, which is Joker. You've probably got Jack, which is
And
Jack.
I actually think it could. I think the organization could actually be the underworld name for CP0. I think that's a possibility.
When I saw this, I went back to like the Doflamingo thing about the card theme also, but I think I was more like going beyond like Alice in Wonderland. I'm thinking that Big Mom might be the Queen of Hearts. You got
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be multiple queens.
You got the
Wait.
Tea Party. That's basically the Mad Hatter is Tamago. You got fucking what's her name? The
Someone
Rabbit
do a
Girl.
theory on that? I've seen that before.
You got the Rabbit Girl, who's like the rabbit that's always running around. That we're late. So she's going to the tea party. She wants to go. The rabbit going to the tea party.
Oh, that'd be cool
you
if
know?
she went. Yeah.
So there's too much coincidence in this thing, like Alice in Wonderland.
I don't know. Is Kara gonna join? Because that would just seem kind of like a little.
I don't
bit
think she'll
forced.
join, but she's gonna go to the tea
You
party.
mean like she's gonna be like a Vivi for this
Yeah.
arc?
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, I would prefer that. I don't know if she would join just because like it was too easy. You know, there wasn't enough conflict.
Well, Luffy doesn't really
Character
like her, so I don't
Character
think
is
she
really
would.
interesting.
Can Peckham's rejoin Big Mom's crew if he sneaks Luffy in?
Oh.
No way.
We don't know how Big Mom treats her own crewmates. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But like
Yeah.
Peckham's like sneaks.
Yeah, she ate her own crewmates. Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't think Peckham's gonna like.
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna join. I think he's gonna stay on Zoe. If she
Oda,
He's not gonna join the Straw Hats. He's probably gonna stay on
Oda
Zone.
has been leading us to believe that Big Mom is like some savage, like disgusting human being, and it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be surprising to think that like
You know
he's
what I
actually
think?
not.
He said that she delivers the head of a close comrade to
Yeah.
you. It's probably a cake.
Oh, what if she makes her head into a cake? That'd be nasty. Oh my god.
But it's just like if you decline an invitation, she delivers the head of someone close to you.
It's a bit morbid.
Yeah, it's like the Godfather movie, where I believe one of the guys did something to him and he brought the head of a horse or some shit like that.
So is that why Capone just instantly like wanted to be a part of her crew because she's like a big wig in the underground?
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Is it confirmed that he's part of her crew?
He is.
Like indirectly under her? Because he seems
Yeah,
to be under
directly
the Gunsmokes
under,
as well.
That's basically what Law said. Like you either ride with the Yonko or you collide with them.
But what I'm saying is,
Oh, yeah, I see what you're
how do
saying.
we know? How do we know he's not also under Sanji's dad? You know, if they're
that'd be-
working together.
That'd
I
be
doubt
kinda
it.
weird. I doubted that.
Well, because
that
he's a
Sanji-
messenger technically for
Oh,
both
yeah.
of them.
That would make sense because like maybe the Vinsmokes like sent Capone as like kind of like a mercenary.
Yeah, that's
type
what I
thing
mean. That's what I mean. And because
to like make sure everything went down.
Well, because he shot Peckham's, and if they were
Yeah.
in the same crew, that wouldn't make any sense. So
Does
it
it
makes
mean-
sense if they were like
Does-
allies.
Does that mean Capone is gonna get married into the family as well?
Well, if
No.
Sanji gets married, then technically Capone is inside the crew already, so it doesn't matter.
No,
They said like that 66 double six, I forget what it was called. They said it was like a like there's a bunch of warmongers in it, so maybe Capone
yeah,
is one of them.
it's a bunch of assassins. So basically, that's what it is. I think it's like a group like.
Well, that's why I think
They said the Vinsmoke family is at the top, so maybe Capone's family is like in.
Well, that's why I think CP0 could be the other, like the underworld name for it, because CP0 is very secretive, and it's also CP9 was a group of assassins, intelligent agents.
But if that's the case, and CP0 is the 66,
yeah.
then why is the Vinsmokes working for the Celestial Dragons and not the Gorosei?
Well, I think okay, we haven't actually been told if Sanji's not a son of the Gorosei. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's still possible that one of the Gorosei, the blonde one, he still could run like a little assassin thing. Like each one of the Gorosei could have like a little faction that like one could run a certain faction of CP0 because we don't understand CP0 just yet. And
But you have to remember, I tell you this a lot. The Gorosei, they don't have any say in what CP0 does. The CP0 are above the Gorosei.
yeah, they're the Celestial Dragons. So
Yeah, but are they really Are they really in the pockets of the Celestial Dragon?
that's where it kind of gets confusing though for me.
Yeah,
'cause,
because it's confusing because the government's probably the one directing all the shit. The world nobles, to me, I think they're just shit. It's kind of like if you look at England in general, like the Queen may have power, but the politicians are the one like directing all the shit.
well,
She
I still
can't
think
do
the
anything anymore.
Gorosei. I think the Gorosei are Celestial Dragons, but since the other Celestial Dragons are like the majority number, they could kind of mean like that they could overpower the Gorosei if they wanted to. I guess I don't know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that CP0, there could be sex to CP0. Like one of them could be because one I know it's called Aegis, the Shield Zero, and then maybe there could be
you got the
sex of it.
blade or something else, the spear.
Yeah, it's the Shield. And
Yeah, but if they say 0, like what number can you go beyond 0 for?
no.
There
I'm saying
could be
there
different
could be little.
zeros.
I'm saying there could be different like sects of it, like because we know CP9 wasn't very complicated. It was just like just a few members. But CP0, since it's for the top dogs and it's for like the very very best, it could
What if-
be much
what if there's
bigger
20?
and more complicated. What?
What if
20
there's
CPs? 20 CPs?
20 CP0s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there'll probably be a lot, I imagine, just because it's like there could be like maybe under the main like Celestial Dragons or something, because we don't know if there's a hierarchy yet for the Celestial Dragons. We don't know how. Like,
Yeah.
'cause there's got to be some kind of hierarchy for them. I don't imagine they're all equally on par, or else there might be like some kind of.
I don't know, man. I
There's
think
gonna be
they'll-
some monsters that I'm like, wait, there's gonna be some strong.
So, yeah, there might be like I think maybe that's why the Gorosei are representatives, because like they are what kind of balance them. But in the end, CP0, or the Celestial Dragons have the most power. So I'm thinking maybe Sanji's dad could potentially be the blonde Gorosei still, just because it would make sense if. First off, Sanji's wanted alive still, and that means that the world government values him in some way. So
That's one thing I don't get. The wanted poster.
Yeah,
And this whole thing. If you're an assassin family, why would you want to keep your son? Like, what's going on?
Well, the assassin family might still have like ties to the government because maybe the government hires them when they need like dirty work and they don't want the work coming back to them.
I'm not sure if you guys saw my theory or not, but like I think that they have like a common goal. Big Mom and maybe the world government. That's why I think CP0 is still involved, because CP0 they're in support of the underworld, the black market. That's why I think that they could represent the 66, 66. I think that they obviously support the black market.
I thought Oda ended that theory about the Gorosei Sanji bit. I thought that theory.
I don't really know about that. I'm just saying that just kind of like point.
That theory doesn't seem. It wants to resuscitate itself. Like it's not dying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it really, but they obviously have a common goal here. So Big Mom and Sanji's dad.
It looks like the one where we're getting a Big Mom arc before Kaido arc.
No, it's not gonna be an arc. No, it's pretty much confirmed it's not gonna be an arc. Because like, okay, you're saying Luffy's gonna go to Big Mom, take out her entire crew, her allies, and then Big Mom herself all by himself.
I'm not seeing Luffy get in there without getting
Nah,
caught.
bro,
I think the whole crew will go.
No, I think what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna like he's gonna like go there and he's gonna start some shit.
Yeah,
He's
that's
gonna
what he
gain some
got.
allies.
That's
Yeah,
what pretty much
it's
said.
Luffy.
Law's already like, guys, we cannot go to Big Mom and then have Kaido also going after us. So they're probably gonna split the crew up. Big Mom isn't even that mad at Luffy. She's just like a tiny bit, angry if she sees him. She's gonna be like, get out of my face. But she's not enraged with him right now, like Kaido is. Kaido's gotten everything destroyed because of Luffy. So they're gonna have to focus on Kaido before they get Big Mom angry as well. So I think that with them ending the marriage, they will probably make her a little bit more angry. So then after the Kaido arc, they'll have a reason to go to war.
Think about it like this.
The treasure?
I know, whatever happened.
Because no matter how much plot armor they have right now, they cannot take out 2 Yonkos at once. You know what I mean?
Think about it like this.
Luffy did survive 3 admirals, just saying.
He survived barely, but they didn't beat him.
If they defeat Kaido first,
armor can do a lot.
wait. If they defeat Kaido first, how will the plot go for them to then fight Big Mom? What will set up that?
That's why I'm thinking it could be a war over potential, like Big Mom might try to maybe attack Fishman Island or something, because chances are when Luffy beats Kaido, he's going to become a Yonko, because you need to become a Yonko before you become Pirate King. You need land in order to become one. So it might be a war between 2 Yonko maybe, because we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen 2 Yonko.
You think the box thing, is it like a Oda's way of trolling what Luffy did back in Fishman Island? Like she's sending a bomb. Yeah, Luffy's sending a bomb. She's sending a severed head. You think it's like a trade for trade? Bomb for head?
Wait, do you guys ever see a situation where at the same time Luffy's trying to infiltrate, Kaido kind of attacks Big Mom's party?
Ooh.
No, I think Kaido will be back on.
I think there's going to be a Big Mom versus Kaido.
I think they'll be back on Zoe, man. I think.
Well, here's my idea, because like I think Marco One Piece Series did a theory on this. It was pretty good, but I have like my own version. Basically, what I think is going to happen is they're going to need a party on Zoe, a party on Wano, and
they've already had the party.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean like a group.
Oh right.
Yeah, so they're gonna have probably a group on. They're probably gonna have like maybe three people on Zoe to protect it from Jack, maybe, because they know unless they find Raizo, because Kaido's still gonna be sending people to go get Raizo. So unless they find Raizo, they're gonna have to stay there, have at least a few people there.
Well,
and
isn't that one guy like going to go tell them? Like, isn't Raizo on though?
Oh, they think he's on Zoe. They don't know.
I think he is.
That's why I think he's disguised. Like
I think he's on Zoe too.
Monkey maybe.
To me, I
Let's
never.
all be honest. We all know Raizo. We all know Raizo is just buggy.
I never liked the pairing between Luffy versus Jack, because Jack's got a sword.
Luffy's not fighting Jack.
Jack would take Luffy's head and squash it.
Well, I think Zoro.
Jack's got blades, so blade for blade.
Yeah, that would be a bad match.
I feel like Luffy has a better chance of fighting Jack than Zoro does, just because Luffy already said that he wanted to fight him.
I think Jack's gonna be like, Jack is second in command. I don't know. If I'm just guessing here. Well, it's gonna be Zoro or Law versus Jack. That's why I see blade for blade.
Now I don't know if he's second in command. I think he's trusted, but like the Yonko's crew is going to be huge. Just look at Whitebeard's crew. I don't think Jack is like the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, second in command when it comes to a Yonko is like incredibly powerful.
Yeah, and Jack was powerful, but he wasn't like destroy an island in one swing of a sword.
Yeah, but
With
I think Marco could destroy an island in one swing of a sword.
Yeah, but Marco was weak for a second in command.
Do you think Mihawk could do that? Like,
Yeah,
cut
how
an
do you
entire
know that?
island with one swing?
We've only ever seen 1 second in command fight.
Okay, well look at I think I said this before, but look at Luffy and the Monster 3 all together. They're very close in strength.
What's straight?
I think you're underestimating Marco, man.
Well, I don't know. We don't know his full powers yet because he could have.
I think people overestimate him super hard.
Well, okay, because he didn't have.
Now that you think about it, though, we've never seen him use his power. All we've seen him do is just turn into.
Yeah, he was using combat, like hand-to-hand combat. He wasn't going.
You're talking about combat, but I'm talking about like he's a phoenix.
I remember we had a conversation where he didn't really get fire. He got captured. You know?
But look at Shank's crew. All the top guys are like very, very, very powerful. One of them scared an admiral, and he wasn't even like the top guy. You know what I mean?
You mean Ben Beckman? What makes you think he scared Kizaru? Kizaru could have just blipped out of there, man.
Because he held his hands up.
I think Beckman and Marco is probably on the same level, honestly.
Yeah.
Kizaru though wasn't like fully scared because he then proceeded to attack.
I didn't like level. I think Ben Beckman would just destroy Marco and Marco stayed to
Why do you think that?
No, let me say why. And I'm not saying he's that much stronger. I think in a fight, it would just be because of how much he relies on his Devil Fruit. I feel Ben Beckman with a hockey bullet.
Well, that's why I think Marineford was a mistake, because we saw Marineford and we were still being like kind of brought all these new stuff, and then all of a sudden we got introduced Awakenings and like.
I think if you took away the hockey, I think it'd be a really good fight.
Wait, so you guys think Ben Beckman is easily beating Marco?
Just because I think much like Marco would be, I'll take that.
Come on,
Marco
sent Kizaru flying. He ate all Kizaru's attacks.
Oh, come on.
I know, but
that's why I don't like about Marineford. It was just so vague. Like,
but Ben Beckman, he supposedly scared Kizaru, but then Kizaru continued to fire. Like,
that's the thing. Right? He only stopped him once, and
he was
firing at Luffy.
I'm only saying that
hold on.
I feel like Marco would just let the bullet hit him, and it would be hockey and view, and it would kill him.
Okay, this is the thing with Marco. Some people overestimate him. Some people really underestimate him. Like
I'm saying you, if it wasn't if Marco wasn't cocky, and didn't I guess rely on his Devil Fruit too much, I would say it would be an amazing.
Well, usually, this is how I evaluate. Let's get back to I want to try to get back to Jack a little bit because this is how I kind of evaluate a fight. Usually, I evaluate
Jack
via sort of collateral damage, because like when we saw the fight with Jack, it was mostly just like hand-to-hand combat, just a few slashes, a few punches, and then when we see the fight with like Doflamingo versus Luffy, there was an entire like city in Cade. When we saw Zoro versus Pika, like half the town was like sliced in half.
On, no.
And then with Jack,
what is it, Dragon Ball?
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that
that's not true.
What's not the town wasn't like annihilated?
Yeah, and when we saw Marco versus Kizaru, he got handcuffed within 2 seconds. Or not Kizaru. Whatever.
You have to remember though that Jack lasted 5.
I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys.
He lasted a week, but we don't know how powerful the people he lasted against were.
Strong enough for Luffy to commend them.
Okay,
he commends people all the time though.
Out of all the crew members that we have seen on Big Mom's crew, do you think Peckham's could probably chop someone's head off?
What does that mean?
There's a panel where he's showing like Sanji is opening a box. Like if you mess with Big Mom, you'll get a head. I'm thinking like, does everybody on the crew has to cut someone's head?
That could be Bobbin. That could be Bobbin's thing. I mean, I think Peckham's is around Sanji level, probably. I don't think
because I'm looking at Peckham's. I'm like, I don't think Peckham's the type of guy who just take an order. Oh, chop this guy head from me and put it in a box and send it away.
It seems like he would if Big Mom told him to, honestly.
And I'm wondering like, if Big Mom ordered you to cut off someone's head off, should you do it?
I would do it.
Dude, I'm posting a video in the chat. Dude, everyone needs to look at the title of this video. Jesus Christ.
It can't be that bad.
What I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Are you for real?
Is he really doing this?
Why?
Wasn't Blackleg Sanji supposed to come in here?
No, I thought I gotta say that my opinion was totally going to be top 10 moment from One Piece chapter 8 to 15.
Oh god, oh god.
And I
This
was
guy.
talking about the top, also the top 10 awesome moments in One
Can I
Piece 8.
copyright top 5s and top 10s, like so people don't make it anymore? Because that's all I see in myself these days.
I think you probably could.
Yeah, the Farmwork tried and they did it.
I was getting tired of
Copyright live reactions.
This is a whole nother level to top 5 moments.
Oh, another thing. Okay, let's get back to the chapter a little bit. I wanna I think this is my idea for like how the crew will be split. Maybe if it does get split, do you guys think that maybe like Luffy and Luffy will go to Big Mom, like a few people will stay back on Zoe, and then Zoro and will go to Wano?
Okay.
Wait, I didn't realize there've been 6 chapters. We
You're
had
missing
6
things.
chapters in a row without a break.
You're missing things though. You have to remember that Kinemon and Kanjuro are now on Zoe, so that whole plot element needs to be explored first, and then they.
Well,
then
yeah, what I'm saying, but they can't just sit on Zoe and do absolutely nothing.
I think that Luffy's gonna go with like whoever he's going with to the Big Mom Tea Party, and then everyone else is gonna wait on Zoe for him to come back.
Well, they gotta go. I'm sure they're gonna go to Wano at some point.
Wow. Yeah, I think they're going to Wano as a whole entire group after whatever's
But
done.
if the samurai anger the mink, why would Carrot then go with Luffy to the tea
Well,
party?
I don't.
Well, maybe because it could be because she's never set foot on Zoe.
I think one of two things is going to happen. I think that monkey is going to end up being stopped or not telling the minks that the samurai are there, or two, the samurai are gonna, or the minks are gonna forgive the samurai in some way.
Yeah, we don't really know if the minks are mad. They seem like pretty peaceful people.
Guys, remember how we were talking about how there may be like a Naruto reference with Raizo?
Yeah.
Well, somebody on Twitter pointed that out. Look at that quote. I posted him in the chat.
Wait, what was that?
I posted something in the chat. It's a quote from Naruto. And it's literally exactly what happened in the chapter with Raizo.
Wasn't that Kakashi?
What are you referring to? Are you talking about when the
Remember, they all fell asleep, and that's when the samurai arrived.
There's one thing I'm really confused about though.
That's stretching into me, but
Which is why is it that both Jack and Kinemon believe Raizo is on Zoe, but no one can find him?
That's why I said I think he's undercover.
oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to point out. It's kind of like a side topic, but they all fell asleep, and like it was Brooke, Robin, and Frankie. And
yeah.
those three aren't like the type of like goofy people that would fuck up something like that. So that's why I think that they, like Raizo maybe made them go asleep or something like that. Because like maybe if it was like
sleep.
yeah, like if it was like Luffy and Zoro guarding the gate, I could be like, all right, they're just retarded and they fell asleep on accident. But I can't see like Robin.
Yeah, something had to have happened, right?
Yeah, I think something happened for sure.
But also, but Kinemon that walked past Robin and Frankie. If you look at one of the last panels, and it didn't even mention it.
But is Raizo really that bad of a person? I mean, he let like the entire town get slaughtered and stuff. Like,
oh yeah, they did.
Is he doing this out of like? Is he doing this to be evil, or is he afraid? Is he like not? Is he ignorant?
It's like either they get slaughtered or I get slaughtered, bro.
Well, I don't know. Is he just ignorant? Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe was he
there's a lot of
sleeping the
people
entire
saying
time?
that though. Was he insensitive? Didn't he want to help the mix?
Oh wait,
was he afraid?
There's something that I think everyone missed in the manga stream translation. Go to the last page, and then there's like right above the last panel. There's like a little like caption thing.
Well, what if he's inside the elephant? That'd be cool.
Isn't
It
that
says
the
speech
thing?
pattern. Dei Gozaru is an old Japanese / samurai.
That's the thing. That's the thing that no, I think it's because he spent a few days, probably 24 hours with what their names are, Kanjuro and Kinemon. He kind of got the quirk by saying "Dei Gozaru." That's probably what Kinemon says at the end of his sentencing. He always says "Dei Gozaru."
After one, nah, I don't think so.
No, he does say it.
I think there's something going on there.
No, I think it's more to it.
I just listened to it. Yeah, it is weird that Brooke, Frankie, and Robin fell asleep, especially because their sleeping schedules are completely normal. Besides Brooke.
Wait. Are they like under the tiger? Because I see someone under the
The tiger's in front of them.
Wait a minute. Wait.
The tiger's
What do you guys think
tiger's
about
closer
him?
to us.
What do you think about Raizo being inside the elephant?
I don't know.
Right up inside the elephant.
I don't know. It would kind of make sense because that's why he hasn't shown up.
That would be
Every
on
time
some.
he found it.
That
a
would be
theory.
on some Skypea level shit.
There was
What
some
if
theory a long time ago.
Raizo is the elephant?
Yeah, I was honestly thinking that, but I didn't want to.
That's my theory, man. I said Big Mom was the elephant.
But you're really right though. Like I didn't notice they were on the floor. I saw the panels of them sleeping.
Yeah, they walked past and they like Kinemon didn't even go, oh, that's them.
What I did saw was the tiger fading, but I didn't realize like they were on the floor. Like maybe someone knocked them out. Like how could they be still asleep? I mean,
it's very odd.
Shouldn't they be waking up, like be awakened when they hear them running past them? Like if someone run past me, I was asleep, I'd be woken up right there.
Also, if they are to like split up and stuff, who's gonna look after Momo?
He's probably in his own room, locked up, man. That's
Yeah, but
probably
he
what
can't
they
stay
said.
in there forever.
Well, that's why I was saying some might go to Wano too, because like I think the samurai and the ninja want to maybe run away from the minks if they do get mad.
But isn't it going to be a bit weird splitting up the crew twice in a row,
I
2
don't
arcs
think
in a
that they
row?
would split it up into 3 different
Well,
groups.
I don't
feel like
think
it's just too
it'll be-
much at
Don't
that
get me
point.
started on that.
Groups is just
too much.
Well, they split up the entire crew before the time skip. I mean,
This is what I think is
that
going
was
to happen.
very
I think that it's going to be like Zoro and Law staying on the elephant, and I think either Jack is going to come back or another Calamity is going to come back.
Oh, that's what I said.
well, I think the crew is just like too big now, don't you think? Like, I think I'm not saying they'll always split, but like, it would make sense if some stayed on Zoe.
Oda honestly can't write a good arc without
Well,
all
yes,
the minute. I mean, look at
it's
this
right.
now.
You're right. It is going to split either. There's 2 possible ways. They can either all go to one place.
Well,
or
they're
they
obviously not
split.
going to one. They're not all going to one place. I mean, it's already been established.
So yeah, it's the inevitable. But it's just how is it going to happen?
Here's my better question. How
Okay,
is
so
Luffy going to get to Big
let's
Mom?
go off what was said though in the chapter. First off, Luffy said he's going to Big Mom. That's pretty much definite because he doesn't usually change his plans. Zoro said that, and the samurai want to go to Wano, and then some want to stay on Zou because they're afraid someone will attack from Kaido's crew, which is pretty likely at this point because he's still after the ninja. So for all we know, Jack might come back. Maybe he escaped, and the world government.
But how will he get back? How will he get back? How can you find it?
He could. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Well, that's
Keeping
the
it once.
thing. The elephant isn't. It's not an island.
Well, there was an idea that maybe there was
There's a Viva card.
You know Pedro? Remember Pedro the trader?
The only
Yeah.
the only way I can see the mix like finding where Zoe is if they take a hair off.
Well, how-
like,
how did they
the
find it in the
back
first
and
place?
turn it
That's
into
the
a
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
that's
said
the first
that.
time.
I said that last stream. How did they find it in the first place?
You might take an elephant hair, turn it into a VV core. That's basically what I think they might do.
Oh yeah, yeah. So they might have. However, he found it initially. He might use that to come back.
Well, they
Yeah,
said
that's the
that.
thing, 'cause
That's where like maybe one of the straws will.
They said
maybe.
Zoe was one of Kaido's favorite islands, so I think he has access to it.
Yeah.
Zoe-
I don't think they
I
make them
don't,
know
I
that.
don't think Zoe is one of Kaido's islands.
It
man.
is.
I
It
think,
is. Go back to chapter 793.
No.
No, no, no.
Well, I'm not saying it's one of his, like it's his territory, but they said it's one of his favorite islands. So how could it be your favorite?
It could be his.
No,
It could be his
I think
home
what you're
place.
talking
Maybe.
about-
Like,
What you're talking about is basically it was on a snow island. That's what it was. It was a snow island. So I'm
No.
thinking it was either-
When that happened on the Snow Island too, but it was a chapter when Sanji and went to Zoe.
Okay, it's a bit different. He said he didn't say favorite. He said this is Kaido's special ...
Yeah, so this is Kaido's special, which means he has a connection to it. It can't be special to you, but you
he
can't.
might just like the fact that they're not, because Kaido's not human, so he might maybe respect the fact that they're also
That's
not
true.
human.
That's true.
He respects Beast. Like remember he accepted Drake pretty much primarily because he was like a
What
diamond.
do you think-
I think there's
What
more
do you
to
think
it.
he's not human for? He
Oh,
basically looks human.
because during Punk Hazard, Law said that he was
The
the strongest
living
creature,
creature.
and then Nami was like,
Yeah,
he's not.
it's
human.
a metaphor, man. It's gotta be.
No,
hold
on. Then
No.
Nami
Basically,
said,
they just can't beat him, so you could say he's a
No.
beast.
Where do you think he's human, Ashra?
no.
I think he's human. He's got to be a lot of
Kaido
endurance.
is 100% either not human or he has some type of zone devil fruit or both. Like there's
No,
no
Kaido-
way of getting around it. Yeah.
Not
So,
human,
so
'cause-
you're gonna say someone who's a
Kaido's not
Zoan
human.
So you're gonna say if I'm a Zoan, I'm not human because I ate a devil fruit?
Well, if you're a
No.
zone and you're in your zone fruit all the time, maybe everyone just thinks that you're permanently like.
no,
that.
he's not human because when Law was talking to Nami and Punk Hazard, And he said, and Nami said when he said he was the strongest creature, she said he's not even human ? Dot. And then Law said, and then Law didn't even answer. He was just like he kind of like agreed.
Well, that's the thing right there. He says he called him the strongest creature as a title, and then she said she's not human. Like what? She assumed that he wasn't human. So it's just
Well, he's like
Law didn't say anything. He pretty much agreed. I mean,
I think Jack is human because we've seen his human form, but I think Kaido's like he doesn't have to be the same species, but he's like Oz Jr.
Yeah,
or
I
something
think
like that. He's like a monster.
Not that I look at it. I look at
Orders.
I look at Jack and Kaido. They kind of looked at the same size, almost Whitebeard.
They're not
Maybe
the same.
maybe they were. He was like let's see,
Jack's
two
horns
inches
are
more
fake.
than Whitebeard. Because they look the same size.
No, me and 332 think that Kaido is related to Oars, because Oars was stated to be a giant within his race. So I think that Kaido could be his own little race or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why they call him not human. Sort of like the fishmen. The fishmen aren't really called humans. So.
True, even though technically they are kind of humanoid.
Yeah, they are. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I don't think they are humans, because when the humans came down from the moon, and I don't think the fishmen.
You
I
mean
think the fishmen were in the sea.
You're talking about the Skypians.
No, yeah, I think the sky. Yeah, I'm not
The
sure.
Skypians came down from the moon, which that theory right there.
Well, we don't know if the humans themselves are Skypians or not. Just
They
without
can't be
wings.
because they don't have wings, man.
They could have lost them due to
Evolution.
evolution.
Yeah, but you got the Shandians who went down like 400 years ago on fucking Earth, and they didn't lose their wings. They still had them.
True.
Wait, we don't know how long ago when they came down to Earth, or came down from the moon to Earth.
But they still had wings 400 years ago.
Yeah, they still had wings 400 years ago, and they had 400 years later after they got shot up right on Skypea. They still have them, so I don't think so.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. I'm not sure why they even have wings in the first place, though. I mean,
It's very odd.
Human evolution.
What's funny to me is how is it that these people were living on the moon? There is no structure whatsoever where it said it contains like a oxygen bubble that could like.
Well, the
protect
moon probably isn't like our moon. It probably just has air on it or something stupid.
It's probably Oda's One Piece moon.
maybe Enel, since he's a Logia, he doesn't suffocate. Maybe I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Enel's a Logia, like lightning's based on.
Yeah,
like,
we haven't seen an actual human go to space. We've
Well,
only seen robots.
those space pirates didn't have like masks or anything.
Yeah, but we don't know if they were robots or not. Oh yeah, I think they were robots. Remember, because he stabbed them and they were
I
electric.
think they were robots, but that's a different discussion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how do we get here from this discussion?
Oh yeah, Braga, we're missing
whoever
something
brought
from you.
the
What's your rate of the
Shandians.
chapter?
Oh, the rate? Like information overload.
I know, right? And you're sitting here trying to keep up with these two.
It's like, yeah, I'm going through reading the chapter again, and it's just probably 9.
Ooh.
I give it like an 8.
Yeah, I give it like an 11 out of 10.
Yeah, I give
giving
it a 10.
You're giving it too much. You could say that on this chapter
First
alone,
off,
it's like a 7.5 or a mech like that, but it's
No,
too
okay,
much
first off-
information.
I give it an 8.
Got 2 of my top 3 characters in the same chapter, so you know it's got to be up there. And we got Law and Zoro, and then pretty much confirmed that Law is going to be staying with Luffy for the long run. So that's like super important because everyone was
I gotta remember that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
everyone was doubting whether or not Law would maybe betray Luffy or like go separate ways, but no, he's in the long run with the Kaido fight. So
Still good.
He still
I
could.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he
so,
still
like-
could.
I think I don't think they're gonna go around like.
I'm talking
taking
about
down
like
Luffy.
after, like say after they beat Kaido or whatever, then.
Well, you know,
well, maybe after they beat Kaido, but they're still staying for the Kaido fight for sure.
you have to remember, Law did some surgery on Luffy as well. He could have done something then as well
Right.
that will hit him in the long run.
Well, I think with Law, because that wasn't the first time they worked together. It's like they're friends. I don't think he did nothing. He did nothing sneaky.
I don't know.
No.
I
There's
think-
no way. There's no way he'd do something sneaky to Luffy.
Even
Why you say that? He's a pirate.
even in this, no, I know he's a
He
pirate.
knows Luffy's not that. He's not the typical pirate, the dirty
Okay,
pirate.
Braga, you're right. He is a pirate, but at the same time, Law's too good of a character for Oda to just like
Yeah,
fuck with like that.
Make him
and
Savage?
Remember that.
Well, no, but like Oda
And even
probably
his-
wants to keep him in the story because he's like the second most like liked character in the
How
story right
popular
now.
they? I will put an
and even in this chapter, Law was like, if Kaido comes back or if Jack comes back, what do you think will happen to Zoe? Law cares too much to do something like that.
But you have to remember that there's already a plot element that's already been made by Oda. He doesn't like decide right now. He's already decided who's doing what.
Let's say individual battles alone, and Law and Zoro decides to stay, and Jack comes there. Who do you think is gonna wreck Jack between Zoro and Law?
Zoro's gonna want him. Zoro's gonna.
It'll be like Don Flamingo though. I think it would take both of them.
Because I think it's gonna be like some Don Flamingo shit also, but it's gonna be Law's gonna be the one to kill Jack.
Nah, Zoro. I don't think Zoro would.
Law's got
share.
the room. Law can just.
I think
Zoro wouldn't share because like.
You have a good point there, One World.
Zoro's gonna want him solo.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole fight with the fight with Doflamingo and Law, people miss the time for
Zoro. I don't think Zoro would want him solo. I think Zoro wouldn't mind fighting with Law.
The Doflamingo fight wasn't a 2v1 though; it was a 2v2 if you remember correctly.
Unless Dofi comes back with Jack.
Alright, yo, first off, fuck this Dofi fight shit. I hate talking about that. But second off,
I agree.
That would be just weird if he happens to get Doflamingo out of there.
hold on.
No, 1v1s or 1v1 or 2v1s or anything above a 1v1.
We're getting into the territory where every single Straw Hat has to push themselves to their limits, so I can't see a 2v1.
Yeah, I actually think that since Law and his crew have more of a bond to Zoe, they will stay behind with a few of the Straw Hats, and then Zoro will continue with the Samurai and a few of the Straw Hats to Wano, and then
that's dangerous though to go to Wano.
Yeah, but it would make it more interesting.
I don't think that other person
does fight Jack. Do you think he might kill Zunisha? Like what he did? If Zoro does fight,
what? So you lost me there. Sorry.
I said if Zoro does fight Jack, do you think he might kill Zunisha with a powerful slash like he did with Pika?
That's a good point. Like why hasn't
why didn't Jack in the outfit back and the offense goes crazy and tries to like dump himself in water now to fucking somehow cleanse the pain or some shit like that.
I don't think Jack would destroy the island only because of that Kaido comment from earlier.
Well, that was hard to tell the way he wrecked, so.
Yeah, well, there's a limit,
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he held back the entire fight.
Also, there's another thing. Have you noticed in the past 2 chapters that characters have been saying that Luffy cannot take on a Yonko?
Yeah. Like I can't.
Yeah, but they also said he couldn't take on a warlord.
Characters or people in the comments? Because I've heard comments, but not the characters themselves.
No, yeah, like what's his name said it? I think who reminded him? Robin reminded him, or somebody reminded him?
Zoro, Robin, and Peckham's.
Yeah, Robin reminded Luffy last chapter, like, don't forget, Big Mom's is a Yonko. We never faced an enemy like this.
Clearly isn't ready for a Yonko. Like he has to refine Gear 4. Like it's.
Well, it's cool that I like. What I like though is that Luffy's not scared at all. Though. He wasn't even scared of Peckham. So, like
the thing is, I mean, Peckham's isn't like no. Peckham's.
What is the next arc?
Peckham was like, "I'll wreck you."
What if Luffy doesn't actually fight Big Mom, but he instead fights Sanji's dad?
I think.
That's actually nice.
Sanji's dad is probably a monster. It would be like Hunter x Hunter. Remember how Gon came to Kilowa's mansion and he was like, "Yo, give him back," and then he kind of did like that little. He didn't really fight Kilowa's dad, but like I think that would be cool if maybe Luffy sparred with Sanji's dad.
But then that would underwhelm Sanji's father.
Sanji's dad is probably a monster.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Luffy would win. I'm not ever saying he would win.
I think Luffy probably gets maybe one shot.
Luffy's gonna get some crazy ass allies.
I don't know. For some reason, I kind of doubt Big Mom overall.
Can we all take a moment to say that that guy can one shot Luffy? But didn't you say earlier, like before, you think Luffy can hold his own against the Yonko, but he can't win?
Who said that?
Didn't you once there? You think Luffy could survive?
Oh yeah, I think he could hold. I think he could stand ground, not win.
I think Luffy makes the 7th warlord with Gear 4.
If he can one shot Luffy and Luffy can like damage the Yonko.
Luffy can't. I don't think Luffy can damage the Yonko right now.
But he can probably damage the Shichibukai system if he wants.
If you guys are saying that, for anyone that is saying that he could beat a Yonko, that's like saying that he could beat Rayleigh after he got trained by him.
What?
I think
that's like saying that he surpassed Rayleigh.
I think Gear 4 will be like a fly to Kaido.
Really.
I never said anything about Rayleigh.
At this point, Luffy Like Gear 4 is not.
I'm really confused though. Okay, hold on. The thing with the power level I don't understand, and I talked with 332 about this, is that Gear 4 was ineffective on some of the animals on the island he trained on, but it was completely overwhelming to Doflamingo. So what does that say about the animals he trained on the island?
Yeah, I don't get that. That's so weird.
I think I went back on that chapter when he said something about like Kongan didn't work. So I think that's what he said. Like he invented something that was King Kongan. So I think that was it. To conquer the animals, he had to use King Kong gun to beat them off. That's basically what the technique he invented. Then,
Luffy still has more up his sleeve. So does that mean that there was animals even stronger than
that? I asked you that. And it's like I don't get it. How can there be animals stronger than Doflamingo on one island?
Exactly. Well, I think Doflamingo.
I think it's just their size. They're stronger because of their size.
Doflamingo's more like he's not really so much of a combat fighter like Luffy is. He's not pure strength. I think he's a lot of like strategy, sort of like.
Come on, man! Come on! Doflamingo's a fighter, man.
He's not a fighter. When Luffy went to Gear 4, he completely started like evading and using the strings as like artillery almost. Like he didn't.
Well,
start, he didn't even punch them after that. He didn't even bother
part of your strategy.
I think Dofi's a pure fighter, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
But he didn't even touch him. Okay, he didn't even try to touch him when he was in Gear 4.
He's a physical fighter, man. He's not a weapon.
The whole time, Dofi, it's like well, in the anime at least, it's like he's trying to heal himself at the same time. So I don't know, was he more hurt than like the front? Like he's putting up a front the whole time, but I think he's more hurt than we.
Okay, the anime did kind of outline more combat fighting, but the entire manga was just him using his strings to block and like to as artillery almost.
Well, basically, yes. That's when he doesn't want to fight you directly. He just uses his string.
Exactly. So that's why I think maybe in terms of combat, Luffy is a lot better, and then in terms of strategy, Doflamingo's a lot better. It comes to the kind of like types of fighters because you got like.
Yeah.
I think Kaido will be more of a hands-on combat fighter, which will give Luffy an advantage because Luffy also specializes in combat.
I think.
Do you think that even though Doflamingo managed to stitch up his organs, do you think his insides are still fucked up, even though they're stitched?
They're still fucked up. He was fixing them. It wasn't.
I know they're fixed. They're stitched up, but they're still fucked up in the way.
Well, think of it like Nami. Like she can take out a lot of people, but it's not with her raw strength. You know what I mean? Think of Nami as like 1,000. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying how it
was done. Confirmed.
I'm just saying how it was done. Like in the anime, in the manga, it showed that the organs were like fucking cut off. They were separated, and he had to stitch them up. So even though they're not like completely like stitched up, they're stitched up, but it's not the same anymore. Now Doflamingo's abdomens are practically his weakness now.
Technically, Nami could beat Doflamingo.
Because he's like asleep or something.
Because she could get rid of the sky path, which he uses to fly around.
Oh, he falls in the water.
You know what? Nami
would be How would she get rid of the sky path?
Don't you know?
She has that wind thing, doesn't she? She said if she chases the going Sunny, I will get rid of the sky path.
No, you know.
Okay, so let's say she tries to electrocute Doflamingo.
No, my God, you're right. She
tries to electrocute Doflamingo with the Thunder Temple. Do you think Doflamingo might use a Sky Road using the thunder?
Oh yeah, maybe.
No, but if he was over water when she did that, he would just fall into the water as well.
No, can't Doflamingo create like a path of string? What do you say?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if she uses Thunder Temple,
why not even Doflamingo would kill Nami in an instant.
Doflamingo becomes Kid Jesus.
Just fall in the water like slow cloud.
K.O.
I cannot believe we're having a conversation right now.
Like Nami versus Dofi.
I probably think we're like drunk.
How did we get to this place? Nami versus Dofi. Like,
okay, wait. Did Peckham's mention Verity and Kambaka?
Who?
He mentioned both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, what do you guys see happening though? Like next chapter.
I think that monkey's gonna go ran and tail, man. I don't see the monkey stopping anytime or someone stopping.
We'll divert somewhere else.
Trolling us right now. I'm calling it right now. You heard it here first. Oda's trolling us. That monkey.
Okay, do you guys see this happening where the monkey comes and then Momo comes out, Conjure, all these guys, and then a few mink turns against Luffy like Nakamushi?
The way I see it,
is the monkey a night mink or is he a day mink?
He's probably the Lord Bird, which is both.
Yeah, so
We don't know. We don't know that, man. We
And
don't
then-
know.
Because he's in charge. He's in charge of the welcome
Yeah,
bell.
but he wasn't fighting. If the monkey was fighting,
Because I think
I
maybe
didn't
if
see
Fruit
the
is
monkey in
right,
a fight. I
maybe
think the
like
monkey got. I thought the monkey got wrecked.
but the full moon is above them right now, and Wanda warned of the full moon, and it's over cloud. The clouds are over it right now. So what if the clouds like all of a sudden
No,
clear?
it's morning
What's gonna
right
happen?
now.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's morning already.
Oh, already? What was the point of the full moon then?
Nah,
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
don't know.
I think the full moon is on.
Well, that's the thing. I think that the Straw Hats are gonna go back to Zoe. That's why, like, I was saying that.
That's what I'm saying. Some might stay on Zoe, like a few might stay on Zoe, and then
Yeah.
that might be what chases them
It's
away. 'Cause
so
that'll be like what makes
confusing,
them
dude.
leave.
but based on what the monkey does, do you think some of them turn against the Straw Hats?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
that's yeah.
Yeah,
I
some
don't
of them
think they're
leave
gonna
and go
turn
in.
against
Straw Hat start a
So I
civil
think
war.
right now what's gonna happen is like the people that's gonna go to like a Big Mom, someone that's gonna go to Wano, they don't even know yet. It's just gonna be like hectic, and they're gonna be like,
Guys.
"Alright, you go here, you go
Okay,
here."
if Oda's
I
not
just said
showing
it.
us, oh, you can go.
You know the day Inuarashi and like the day Minx,
Yeah.
they absolutely hate the samurai. But the
Oh, the Night
Night Minx
Minx.
actually, the Night Minx seem more chill.
That was the other way
So I
around.
think-
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Samurai.
Because didn't Nakamushi say that he was gonna like eat any samurai that he saw or something like
Yeah,
that?
but
Yeah, that's the thing,
he
yeah.
seems to like bluff, and he's actually a chill guy. Whereas the other guy seems like if he's a stressy old man.
Alright, well, whatever. Get on with your point.
And I think that if the monkey was to tell the Night Mink, but then the Day Minx overheard, it would cause like an argument between Nekomamushi and Inuarashi, and then there'll be a conflict between the two minks.
That would be interesting.
I don't think that the Minx would turn on the Straw Hats, but I think that it's gonna be some type of confrontation, and that's gonna have to get solved. Because at the same time, it's not like Kinemon was an enemy to Zob at all. He just happens that he's a samurai. So I think that whole thing will get cleared up. It might be.
Oh, yo, Brago.
Hmm?
I said, did you see the tweet I made about Avatar Yaya TV? I said
No, I
I sent
didn't.
out a tweet to this weird cosplay girl, and about him. I was like, "Yo, want to do a collab with this guy?" And she just liked the.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't.
It was
see
basically
it.
what we did to what's his name, Aldo, and I did it to Avatar, and she actually like saw it.
She liked it.
Yeah,
Was it really him?
yeah, it was him, Aria, and she liked it more.
Wait, real quick though.
It just doesn't look like it.
What
Wait,
the?
What is
Wait,
that?
so can mouse like know if it's an outside?
Hello?
What the hell?
What the
What the hell is going on?
Hello?
Oh yeah, hello.
For a while, I've been hearing someone's voice in the background.
Who is that?
That's scary. Wait, my voice is in the background. Y'all can't hear me that good.
No, somebody's voice. I
don't
can hear
know
in
who
the
it is.
background.
It's a woman.
Someone's talking behind you, right, Taekwon? Or no?
No.
What the fuck?
What?
We keep hearing.
Brago, have you got a lady around?
No, I do not.
Oh, is simply Rose over there?
Oh,
Either someone's
so
listening
about
to a
it-
music or there's someone in the background.
somebody said baby mama.
No, we all know BDA had Big Mom in there.
Nah, that's Cody. That's one world.
I got J-Lo talk, man. I got J-Lo talk.
You got Big Mom to fall in love with you so you can fight one world.
But I think this party though, I think Luffy's gonna have a lot of allies with him.
Yeah, that's the cool thing.
He'll just show up and he'll be like awesome.
Yeah, 'cause
he'll be like a great
Luffy-
person to party
Luffy
with.
does get in
And
there,
Big Mom
like-
will be like, no, you can keep Sanji.
It's kind of early though to
Because-
call the allies. He literally just made them like not too many chapters ago.
If
They
Luffy
instantly called him?
gets inside Big Mom's party, like Luffy's gonna have people backing him up. Like you got the Fishman on one side.
Yeah, but you gotta think, One World, like, they're there for a reason, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but they
Fishman-
just
Yeah.
got like
the
they
Fishmen are gonna be grateful to Luffy what they did for him.
I agree,
basically, I could see an escape route
I
right
think he
there.
would
I
make
think only-
allies maybe there, but on the way there he might make allies. I don't know.
Yeah, on the way there.
Jinbei's on his way, so Jinbei might also help him.
No, I think
Also-
Jinbei's already there, man. Jinbei might already be
Yeah.
there.
Do you guys think that the Jinbei cover story will ever be explored?
That thing's over, man. It's over.
Or you guys think will be explored? Like
Because
two.
like we don't know what was on that poneglyph. Do you ever think he'll bring it back up?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There would be no reason of putting that in the story.
I could see him put like a sheet blank of paper, like he wrapped in a sheet blank of paper and uses like chalk to like scribble what.
Poneglyphs themselves aren't that great because Robin found like a ton of poneglyphs as a kid, and there wasn't anything major on them. So I think like she's looking for the real poneglyphs. She doesn't care about the minor poneglyphs. So like I think in the long run.
But no, the real poneglyphs is all those mini ones put together.
Some minor poneglyphs. Some minor poneglyphs are good though, like the one that Roger left behind and the one that Joy Boy left behind. So.
Well, we're not gonna see all the poneglyphs. So.
Because Roger left behind, he made them go to like Fishman Island. From Fishman Island, they learn about like Poseidon, which ends up being the mermaid and not a weapon. So basically, information and the information poneglyph, they're not that all useless.
Yeah, with those ancient weapons, we've seen two already. There's just one more left, right?
Yeah. I think it's.
We've seen the mermaid. Frankie has the boat, and maybe Dragon has the other one.
I don't know. I think Roger had the other one, man. I still think he does. It's gonna be on Rafto.
Who has it?
Roger.
Roger's gonna come back from there. He's gonna be like, "Hey guys," he's gonna get a little present. He's gonna get a little present like Big Mom, and instead of the head, it's gonna be the real poneglyph.
I still want to know what that.
The head is just like a giant like middle finger, and it's just like.
I still want to know my theory. Roger did find the ancient weapon. Before he and Shiki got the fucking wheel stuck in his head. Like Shiki said something, I know you found an ancient weapon.
Do you guys know the pocket guy on Whitebeard's crew? The pocket guy?
What?
The pocket guy on Whitebeard's crew.
The pocket guy?
He had pockets like all over him, and he pulled stuff out of his pockets.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think I remember that guy. A break there.
What if he pulls the hammer out of his pocket? Remember that guy?
Okay. Did he have like a
what if he has the real poneglyph?
A bear symbol on his fucking shirt or some shit like that?
What if
the real poneglyph is in his pocket?
What if Gold Roger left a message to Luffy saying, "To my little Joy Boy"?
Well,
I would die laughing.
It could be on some island though.
What if Luffy's actually inspired by Joy Boy and not Gold Roger?
No, I think he's dead because I don't think he would just let Ace die after he went through so much to make sure he was born.
If Roger was alive, Roger would have steered on the war.
There's no way Roger's alive. Roger had two things going for him. He had a disease that was killing him. He had a disease that was killing him. He got stabbed like in his lungs.
Yeah, but so Luffy also got stabbed by Crocodile's hook and he survived. So I think Crocodile's.
No, but another thing with Gold D. Roger being dead is that him being dead kind of started the whole pirate.
He just had the flu. That's all.
But the fact that Luffy got stung by Crocodile with the hook, you could argue because it's rubber. Sometimes you poke rubber, it kind of like the hole closes.
Huh?
Yeah, but Zoro also got stabbed like a million times by.
I know, but that to me, it was a kind of funky. Like he got stabbed by Crocodile, and I'm thinking like, where's the hole? Where's the gap?
What if it's like?
I thought like with rubber in real life, you can poke rubber and the hole just shortens up.
What if the people
are we like considering Roger being alive right now? I'm really legitimately doing it.
Hold on. What if it's like a magic show? Like when Roger was up there, the people who were gonna stab him, like they weren't real blades.
I did
hear
one theory.
Like, it was optical illusion.
No, I think it was real because those soldiers, they didn't even want him to talk.
I look real, but Roger was really
trying to get him to shut up.
Yeah, because he was gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a prank," and then they said,
It'd be weird if this Roger that died was one of those Mr. Three's wax dummies.
I have a very similar theory. What if the guy what if it was the previous user of Bon Clay Devil Fruit?
No. I think I know what it is. What it is. What if Django first discovered his hypnotizing talent on the execution day, and he was like 1, 2, Django, and everyone fell asleep.
Oh, and then he convinced them all that Roger died.
That would be the biggest bull, like BS.
Always the best theories always come out on Brago's stream, bro. You can't beat these theories.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I still think my grandparents' theory is the best.
Roger used the shadow clone Zushi, and when they stabbed him, everyone left, and then it went poof, and then Roger was like behind her. He's like, "I got you."
So why?
And then his real name was actually Raizo the Ninja.
Yeah,
So Roger's actually Raizo. So he offers hockey to knock out Robin Hood.
he comes out and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was."
His real name is Naruto, of course.
That's the reason. That's the reason they can't find him. It's actually Roger.
It's Roger, and he's got that illness, so he's got to sleep a lot.
So quick
He's
question
actually
from
got
Halgordavishi. What do you guys think? What about Weeble?
Yeah, I asked him in the chat. I was like, "What do you mean about Weeble?"
Well, I
What do you
think
guys
that,
think he is? What do you guys think Weeble is?
Wano Kuni.
well, he's looking for Luffy. So maybe when Luffy's done with the Big Mom thing, he'll pop back up. But either he could show up as Zoe, or Jack could show up as Zoe. I think
Why would Oda do that? Why would Oda introduce someone that's like a massive hype character and then introduce him next arc?
No, because he always does that. Remember when Shanks and Whitebeard met?
Yeah.
The whole thing from when that happened to when Ace met with Blackbeard took a while. He does that. He like foreshadows things, just like the
yeah, but he's only just been foreshadowed like 10 chapters ago.
All right, well, check this out. He kind of been foreshadowed because when they first brought him up, they didn't even want to. They said they brought him up.
True.
Bro, pretty much Oda is crafting some serious shit right now. He's putting all the chess pieces in place and it's about to unfold.
Yeah, I can't handle it, dude.
I think I really want to see Marco.
Yeah.
Like, and see.
What would you do if he joined Shanks' crew?
Well, he's not gonna join Shanks' crew.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna.
Especially since when Shanks went on Whitebeard's boat, he was like, "Oh, your first division, Marco, join my crew," and he was like, "Yo, F you."
He rejected that thing like hardcore. He was like, "No."
So to do it after Whitebeard's dead is like pointless, kind of. It's like it's nothing for him to. I don't think he wants to be Pirate King. They just want to like chill or get revenge for Whitebeard. They don't want to join Shanks.
Oh, definitely.
Can you ban One World HD in the chat? He's spamming.
What is One World in the chat?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, I don't. Oh yeah, that guy One World, I hate him.
One World, that's a piece of.
Well, here's the real question.
Get him out of here.
Here's the real question.
That One World bastard already.
He got no evidence for them theories. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, come on. Here's the real question. The one that we never solve every single live stream. Is Shanks evil?
Oh God, Doug.
I don't.
I got proof that he is. All right.
Shanks is not evil. Sorry.
Like you see all the destruction that happened on Zoe. Like I was saying this before. Like imagine if it's
Shanks rhymes with Yanks. Yankee Doodle.
Oh, he's yanking our chain.
Hold on. Yankee Doodle went to town. All right, he went to a town, and he was riding a pony, but he didn't ride no pony. So where's that pony? He must have killed it. He's evil.
There we go.
Damn, bro.
Shanks rhymes with blanks, and some guns shoot blanks. Mafia confirmed. Vin Smoke family.
But he didn't shoot no. He didn't. Lucky Roo didn't shoot no blank. He shot a real gun.
So what did I miss when we were talking about Shanks being evil?
Absolutely nothing. But on a side note, Theory's 2 picture, like, I don't know, dude. I feel like Theory 2 could voice Garp in a British dub of One Piece.
I'd say so.
That would be the worst. That would be the worst.
Whenever I see Theory 2
Check out the world.
the Garp picture just pops up, I just imagine Garp sounding like that.
If One Piece is broadcast like in English, like, do they have to do a British accent, or did you just get the American Funimation dub video?
Get the American Funimation dub. It's decent. I mean, otherwise you guys could get a ton of like dubs, chains, bullcrap. Luffy's dream will be to become a pirate god instead of pirate king. I guarantee it.
Pirate god.
That he doesn't like change that for no apparent reason. That's what happens when you dub an anime and the company doesn't know what they're doing.
No, one more no.
Have the bond, 90 Funimation dub.
Wait.
Got anime fan talk in the chat.
Always be saying that it'll be funny if like you see what happened in Zoe, like when it's all done and it's like the person who did it was Shanks, they probably go crazy.
Well, why are we talking about our top 5 moments in the latest chapter?
Oh yeah, but I was thinking about Shanks' chapter because you see how Peckham's was like, you know, Big Mom's is a Yonko who could stand up against her and stuff like that. Like he's not.
Click on that link right there. Click on that link.
I just had an idea.
Like if stuff gets crazy with Big Mom's, or if stuff gets crazy with Kaido, and Shanks is like and Luffy's like a little brother to Shanks, Shanks could always help out. And
Alright,
the
bro,
way that
hold on.
Peckham said that the Yonkos know everything that's going on, Shanks probably knows about everything that's going on.
I want some
Oh my God,
predictions.
awesome.
I want some predictions for this wedding right now.
I have this prediction. All right.
Serious
gonna
predictions, please.
Sanji is going to get married. There. Gandhi will kiss the bride. There's my theory.
What if?
Do you guys like it?
What if the whale tree, the bark from it is used to make Whitebeard's ship?
I know. What they're
one
going to
thing,
be so relevant in the future.
I do predict one thing that what's his name? Kanjuro or Kanjuro might use his devil fruit power to make the fucking whale tree come alive, and they'll probably sell it to fucking Big Ma'am.
You guys just see what this guy put in the chat?
What?
Wait, is that the Shanks rapist thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Shanks
Shanks
being evil is the same as my father being a rapist. I don't know if that's confirming Shanks is evil or not.
No, I wonder if he's confirming that his father is a rapist.
How far off is that? I don't know
Where's the link to this? I don't see the damn link.
how far off. You're not sure what your father is, bro. I mean, he could be evil.
Shanks is not.
Convince me.
Shanks is evil. I will be beyond.
Strike me as an evil
Hold on,
person.
I got a really good side theory. So,
Because if Shanks was an evil person, why did he lose that arm?
what's that organization called?
Almost 66.
66.
Germa 66. Hold on, double 4 anime.
Double 6.
6. Okay, 10 minus 6 equals 4. Double 4.
That's crazy.
How does 6 equals 4?
I got a theory. All right. Double 4 will release 2 original videos this year. The rest will be rip-off the Forever garbage videos. The rest of this content will be rip-off of the garbage and it's for another world.
Gorma 6. Double 4. Theory 2. CP0. It's going down.
Copy for another world stupidity.
Hey, don't talk about garbage like that.
My favorite is Nami eating a hybrid. Like when we saw the mix for the first time.
Should I order a pizza?
His
When
theory
do you guys
was
think
Nami is a
Gaimon's gonna come
hybrid Delaware. What the hell is a hybrid Delaware? Can you please explain that to me?
When do you guys think Gaimon is going to come back?
Oh, that guy.
Better question. Should I order a pizza?
I want to believe that. Was Diamond Jozu a Logia or Paramecia?
A Paramecia, I think?
Okay, because I was hoping when he lost that arm he might get it back, but it looks to me like he's permanently lost it.
Well,
Diamond
we've
Jozu,
seen
yeah,
that
definitely.
Paramecias can maybe
He can make one
create-
out of diamond again. Like how
I think if he awakens his devil fruit, he'll be able to make his arm.
Maybe Marco rubbed his arm and said, "To my dear Joy Boy, I'll use our regenerative
Oh my
abilities to
God.
give you an arm."
You know, Oda confirmed that Jozu has a diamond penis. You know that, right?
He's got a diamond heart.
No, he's got a diamond penis, man.
Well, let's say the rubber penis though. Wouldn't really surprise me.
No, Oda confirmed it though.
He did?
Yeah, he in an SPS, someone asked
Are
him.
you being legit? So
I
this
swear on my life.
You're trolling, man. You're trolling.
I swear on my life. He's done that with several characters already.
The penis is
He even did it with Buggy.
That's what I call a money shot.
He's confirmed. No, he doesn't like an SPS regularly.
Buggy? What does that even mean? He did it with Buggy.
Oh no. No, he confirmed that.
It's like,
Buggy
man,
did, chop his-
Wait. Oh yeah.
He probably smells like
He's
shit.
right. He's right. I'm looking at it right now. Like on the Wikipedia page, like SBS Volume 61.
Gotcha, volume 61.
Wow. Oda is a weird ass person.
Japanese culture is just weird, dude.
Yeah, Japanese.
I remember once I was reading something about the SBS just like that on the One Piece Wiki page, and some guy said like, "Oh, that you like big-breasted women because Nami and Robin's breasts they keep growing bigger and bigger." And he said he just wanna show everybody the dreams of a 13-year-old or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
told you, Oda is a weird ass guy. It's like, what?
They're easier to draw, that's why.
Like I'm like, Oda, man, if you like big breasts, just fucking say it, man. Nobody hates
Yeah, no
big
need to
breasts.
come up with a stupid ass like explanation like I want to show teenagers their
Well, have we ever
dreams.
considered that Oda might be a homosexual?
Wow.
We don't know if he's straight. He could just be doing that
No.
for.
Isn't he, wait, no, that's not
My
true.
beard is based off
Isn't he
of Oda.
married to?
Isn't he married?
Yeah,
Isn't he married to Big Mom?
It's cover up.
I'm gonna head on out, guys.
Whitebeard is married to Oda. Or, oh fuck. Whitebeard is based
You
off
messed up that joke.
Oh, wow.
have another go.
I said Whitebeard is based off of Oda.
What? What?
Oda said actually he was
Both
based
gay.
off. My dude was based off his friend.
Oh yeah, like I don't think Sanji's gonna get married. Like I don't think Sanji's gonna get married, and I don't because you know like Sanji will leave the crew then, and so something's gonna happen. Either like
Maybe he will leave the crew. You never know.
nah, Luffy seems to not having it though. He's not
They're
gonna
not
let
gonna
somebody.
leave the crew. Maybe he'll
He
get a
didn't let
No, come on.
If he didn't let Robin go, he's not gonna let Sanji go.
The next person to leave the crew is Luffy.
Luffy's gonna be the first to die.
Yeah, Luffy's gonna marry.
Because you know,
Buggy's gonna take over the crew.
even though everybody would probably agree he's not strong enough to be the Yonko yet, like we don't know how.
In the final war, when everyone's dying and stuff, the person that's gonna turn up like Shanks and say, "I'm here to end the war,"
It's
is
Buggy.
Off topic here. Like, do you think you don't remember the fake straw hats? Like, do you think those guys are dead? They got buried and they're dead now?
No, they got arrested.
No,
Yeah.
I think 2 got arrested. 2 of them, like the fake.
Pretty sure
robbers-
all the fake Straw Hats are gonna come back and become Yonko level.
No, I think they're dead. Most of them are dead. I think two is on it until down. The rest of they got buried by Karibu.
What if they come back during the final war and like stop the war?
What are those guys gonna do? They can't do anything.
To stop this war, and they have like a fake straw hat armada.
You know, they have the fake Sunny. And it shoots like
Wait.
It's like no, it's like actually
The kid has,
stronger
like,
than the
a
real
water
Sunny.
What if the kid it's just like a water gun?
Like Bartolomeo is fake. He's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
a man with buck teeth.
Hey,
That's
Brago,
clean hair.
Hey.
you said you were gonna do the stream about the last week's One Piece episode, and while I was watching it, I've never said that Luffy was a person that reached full body haki, but this episode made me believe that he was. Like the fact that he covered his head completely in haki,
Mm-hmm.
makes me believe that Luffy is full body.
To do that?
Well, it's not a good thing to have full body hockey. That would erase it.
Yeah.
That's overusing it to the max.
Yeah. I mean, look at Dofi. I mean, I'm sure Dofi can cover his whole body, but
Yeah, I saw when he did his arms and legs. I think he could go full body, but we're not seeing it. But for me, when I saw Gear 4 kind of looked like it was full body. It was missing pieces.
Dofi. I mean, I
Yeah.
think they know that it's pointless.
Yeah, it's like we keep seeing people go full body and get cut in half.
Every time. I mean.
So Luffy's smart. He just made some of his body full body.
And then he was already overusing his hockey anyway.
Yeah.
And to do that, yeah, I don't see that.
So what do you guys think about the Orlando Magic, like as a team? The Orlando Magic, you
What
guys
about-
like it? You guys like
Who
it?
are they?
I used
Orlando
to like
Magic?
I used to like the Tracy McGrady was on there.
Oh wow.
Do you guys think that the Orlando Magic is the best team?
Best team in Florida?
No, like the whole U.S. Like,
The Orlando Magic, the best team.
yeah, I think they're the best. Easy.
Here's a question.
Do you even know a single player on the Orlando Magic?
Yeah, I do.
Here's a question they asked Oda. They asked Oda between Frankie,
I know Nicola,
Bon Clay, and Django, which character he resembles most. He basically says he resembles he likes to wear glasses. He likes Okamas, and he does not wear underpants.
Oda said that?
Well, no, he says he's always in his underpants.
Went to a weird place.
What do you guys think about Nikola Vukovic?
Pekovic?
Vukovic, yeah.
Or Nikola Vucevic?
No, it's Nikola.
Who?
No, he's Googling Orlando Magic players. Wow.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the best.
What about Victor Oladipo? What do you think about him?
He's a cool guy.
What do you think to that Brago Diaz guy?
I don't know about that guy.
Oh yeah, he looks like Michael Jordan.
I don't know about that guy, Brago.
What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about Zane?
That guy wants to put out his sensitive side.
What about Elliot Williams? Elliot Williams.
Bring this up again, Ashra?
You're the one bringing it up, man.
Wanna bring this up again?
If you want to, I'll call Fifth Son.
I'm not gonna. Didn't Fifth Son retire or something? I saw a tweet by Fifth Son saying he's going back until next year. Did you see that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said he's like, all right, see you guys next year. I'm like, where are you going, bro? He's like,
Brago.
Well, maybe he's going to trade for the next season of the NFL.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, what were you saying, Cody?
What do you think about Oliver Miller?
Oliver Miller?
I've never even heard of that
I
guy
don't even know
before.
who that is.
I know, like,
What do you think about Anthony Bennett?
He's a bum.
What about Brian Cardinal?
Are you just looking at the best players to ever play for the Magic?
No, I think he's looking at practice squad right now.
No, what about Ricky Davis? Ricky Davis, he's a cool guy. One of the best players.
Ricky Davis?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. So on that note, I plan on having a stream a little later, but this live reaction is going on for long enough, I guess.
Okay, around like what time later?
Like 10ish.
Did you watch that new anime episode?
Which one?
I don't know. I'm just trying to stall.
Okay, cool.
He said he's just trying to stalk her.
I'm not sure if you guys want to join later, but I may have it later, more than likely.
I'm not gonna be able to. It's 12 o'clock.
All right, cool. I'll join.
I agree with Astra on this one.
Yeah, I agree too, Asha.
I've never even heard that language before in my life.
He just keeps saying San Andreas, San Andreas.
I believe it's Haitian.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see. Question.
So wait, is there a chapter next week? No?
Huh?
Is there a chapter next week? No?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Didn't we get this? Isn't this the third one though?
You think?
Yeah, I think it's like the fifth one or something.
Expect a break every 3 weeks now. I think Oda's gonna be pretty consistent this year.
So all right, so no more with the 3 week breaks.
Well, nah, there probably will be, but he probably had like a lot of time to catch up.
I'll see you guys in the Toriko live reaction stream.
When did we get back on Zoe exactly? Was it 8 or 12 or 8:13 or 11? Because I've been thinking about that. Oda should be going on break.
I don't know, Brago. Close the stream before you get tied back.
Brago, I got one more question. Brago. What do you think about the Denver Nuggets?
I just feel bad for Brago because every single time he tries to close the stream, everyone just fucks with him.
It's average.
Denver Nuggets are really nice. I like them.
Average.
What about the San Diego Rockets?
I don't know who are those the
Rockets?
The Dallas Mavericks? You ever heard of them?
They're crazy.
They're pretty average as well.
Philadelphia 76ers.
The worst team ever.
66. It's the Gorman 66.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh shit.
Philadelphia 76ers is my favorite
Maybe
team.
Sanji is based off Ish Smith.
They have the same haircut, bro. But no, I'm about to end this.
One more question. What do you think about the Dallas Mavericks?
I don't think anything about the Dallas Mavericks. I thank all you guys for stopping by the stream. It's been amazing.
What do you think about the Dallas Mavericks?
I think they're blue and white. Germa is
really? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Huh?
Why would you say that?
What?
Kill the stream.
Why would you say that about the colors?
Matthew Asare. Are Admiral stronger than Yonko? Maybe.
Oh, Brago, you can't be serious.
Dun dun dun. Alright, yo. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, see you, bro.
Well, if Carrot is actually Piccolo.